Hi, this is Jim Cramer, co-founder of TheStreet.com, and a guy that maybe's been around too long and is set in his ways. And I've got another guy who really has the fresh perspective. You read him all the time on realmoney.com. He's got a book coming out, Invest Like a Shark. Yes, it's Rev Shark, and I want to talk about a product that he has that I have found is changing my mind. I have been very negative about the whole concept of ETFs because I'm a guy who didn't have them when I was trading. And now I'm realizing, no, you got to pay attention to them. I'm trying to write more about them. But the pro on ETFs is Rev Shark. Rev Shark, talk about your interest in ETFs, what they mean, and why people should be following your excellent newsletter on ETFs.
Well, the nice thing about ETFs is they allow you to capture big general trends in certain sectors and certain groups. You know, the market is always going through this rotational aspect. Always. There's always groups that are good, groups that are bad, and you watch where you can really profit is catching when you're shifting from one group to another. I mean, recently we've seen technology stocks have started perking up, and I noticed you've been talking about that as well. Well, with ETFs, instead of trying to buy one individual stock and maybe not catching the move in the group, you can buy the semiconductor holder or one of the ETFs, which allow you to diversify enough and catch the broader move in the group. So it helps you limit your risk to some degree, and it also allows you to really look for the strength in the market and profit from that, even though the broader market might not be doing anything.
All right, well, let's talk specifically. If people were subscribing to the ETF newsletter right now from TheStreet.com, Rev Shark, where would they be seeing strength?
Well, right now, it's been a difficult market to get into right at this point. We've had such a big run right now. It's getting very difficult. So I'm positioned in a defensive manner right now. I've got some gold because the dollar has been so weak, and I think gold is poised to take off if we continue to see some of these problems that we've seen in the subprime lending.
I
and so
agree.
on.
Now, which gold ETF or
there's several different ones. I'm in the GLD, which is tied to the bullion. There's also a gold miners ETF, which isn't as closely correlated to the actual movement in gold.
How about the ETF on the housing sector? Does that ever look like you could put in a bottom?
You know, how many times in the past 3 years have you heard that housing is bottoming? You know, if we could patent that phrase, we'd be rich.
It costs people a fortune.
My style is not to try to catch the lows and that. I want to see some strength in there. I want to see some turn up. I'm not worried about if I'm going to catch the bottom dollar there. I wouldn't get into housing until I actually saw those things moving up for a period of time first.
Excellent. Okay, that's Rev Shark. The book will be Invest Like a Shark. The column is Rev Shark on realmoney.com. GLD, I think it's a great idea. I believe I own Freeport, FCX, because of the gold, not just the copper. So I really totally agree. I think an ETF on GLD could be right. Rev Shark's got a fantastic ETF newsletter that I subscribe to, and it keeps me current. More than any chartist, I get chartists telling me what sector's bolder or looks like it's going to break out. I like this strategy ETF better. Rev Shark, thank you for visiting us.
Thank you.
Thank you.